This video is going to be about area. Okay, there's an accompanying few questions to do after you've watched it, but this should let you know the sort of problems involved with area. If we have a look at this first question here, you're given a rectangular shape. You're told it's a field, that side is 80 meters, this side they've just marked as W. And they've told you the perimeter is 280. They ask you for the width of the field. Now look, it's a rectangle, so if that's W, that's also W. If the top's 80, that's also 80. They also told you the distance round the outside. Remember, the perimeter's the distance round the outside. So if we go round this thing, we've got W plus 80 plus W plus 80. That's the distance, but we're also told that's 280. Okay, well that gives me 2W plus 160 equals 280. So 2W will be equal to, because that was 80 plus 80 is 160, W plus W is 2W. Then take 160 off each side, you've got 2W will be equal to 120, and then divide by 2, you've got W equals 60. So the width of the field is 60 meters. Okay, and we found it by equating the distance around the outside to the perimeter, because remember the perimeter is the distance around the outside. So we now know this field is 60 meters wide. But this Farmer Jones puts in a gate costing £115 and the fencing costs £18.90 per metre. What's the total cost? Well, we know what the distance around the outside is. It's 280 metres. So the cost of the fencing is going to be 280 times the cost per metre, which is £18.90. Plus he wants one gate in there, so that's £115 on top of that. If we work that out, use a calculator for it. Use a calculator at any stage with these if it helps. You're going to have 280 times £18.90 plus 115. Work it out, it tells me 5407. The only thing to remember is it's money, so it's £5,407 to enclose this field. Okay, that's the first example. Second example, they've asked us for the surface area of a shape. Remember, that means we've got to work out all of these faces and add them together. Now, if we look carefully, the left and the right are both trapeziums, aren't they? Yeah? They both look like this. So the first thing I'm going to do, where that's 32, there, that bit same as that, which is 12, and we're told this distance here is 22. I don't need that distance to work out the area of the trapezium, because look, remember? So we got that's 30, that was 32 in total, so if that bit's 12, this bit here is 20. So you've got a triangle which is got a height of 20 and a width of 22. So that will be a half times 22 times 20 for this bit here, call that A. And for B, that's a rectangle which is 12 by 22. Yeah? Okay, if we add them both together, we can work out what one of these end bits is. Okay, so we've got 0.5 times 22 times 20 plus 12 times 22. We work that out. That gives me a total, let's say A plus B, those two added together, of 484. Okay, and remember it's in centimetres, so that's square centimetres. That's for one of those ends. But remember, I've got a left and a right there. So the other one is also, so we've got that's 484, but we're going to have two of them. So it's going to be 484 times 2. Okay, in fact, we'll just leave it like that for the moment. Okay. And now we'll get a calculator. 484 times 2. And 968. So we've got 968 square centimetres. That's the left and the right taken care of. The other three are all rectangles, aren't there? Look at the front. That's 12 times 60, isn't it? Yeah, 12 times 60. That's the front bit. So that's going to be 720. Okay. Next bit, if you look at the top, look, that's a rectangle as well, but this one's 30 by 60. So we've got 30 times 60, which is going to give me 1800. Okay. Right. So that was the top. If we look at the back, that's 32, isn't it, by 60? So that's going to give me, what's that, 1920, isn't it? Okay. And lastly, if we look at the bottom, it's 22 by 60, isn't it? That's going to be 1200 and 120, 1320. Okay, so that was the left and the right, which was the tricky bit we did at the start. Then we had the front, the top, the back, and the bottom. We add that lot all together. Okay, so what we've got is 968 plus 720 plus 1800 plus 1920 plus 1320. If we work that out, we've got 6728 square centimetres, and that's the area. The total surface area of that shape would be that. There's a question very similar to this on your worksheet. Okay, I hope you'll be able to do that worksheet now, and don't worry if you can't do it. Remember, you can always go to the drop-in sessions, which are on Teams at, remember, Wednesday and Friday, 12:15 to 1. Or if you post a question on the general channel in Teams, I'll get back to you as quickly as possible. Have a good day.